Good morning, guys. I know I want to film today, but I don't know what to. Forgive my nails, please. Is it travesty? But that's if you notice it. If you don't, then scratch that. I want to film content today. I know what it's gonna look like. I want to get ready with me, but it's cold, so like I'll try and change and do something, and then just get ready with me. So yeah, let's go. I have some errands to run today, which I might not be showing, but I have some errands to run today, so I tell them to get ready with me. It's just be me doing my makeup, getting ready, and talking about Chelsea. Yeah, but please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, support your girl, and share. Tell your friends, tell your family about me. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Please. I'm going to be covering myself for the rest of this video because it is super, super, super duper cold. And like the air this morning was just so cold. Oh my god. I was just like, what's going on here? Sure, first I'll start off with the Refi brows. Sorry, just to set my brows. I'm not gonna do my brows on camera, but like just so that you can see maybe the work. Well, let's start with Chelsea. Sorry, let's start with Chelsea. Yesterday was Sunday because today is Monday, and Chelsea played yesterday. They won. Wow, they won. Like, since I started this channel, like, I don't think Chelsea has won a match. Do you know how crazy that is? I started it in like the last week in December, I think, and even prior to then, I don't think they had won a match. But okay, I think they did. I think they won their Boxing Day match, or the one after that. But like since then, they have not won any match, and that's just crazy to me. But yeah, they won against who again? They won against Crystal Palace. My bad. And it's more than just the match I want to cover, but let me just get that out of the way. So Chelsea here won against Crystal Palace, and like the first half was good. I didn't watch the second half. Tired me, slept through that. So let me not just come here and lie. But at least the first half of the match that I watched, Chelsea really played well. Like maybe not really, but like they played well to an extent. And like they had spells in the game where like it looked like, you know, they were going to score and all of that. Mind you, like they didn't score in the first half. So yeah. So like it just looked like, you know, they were eventually going to score. But even though Crystal Palace still like had some spells also, so in my mind it's like it was not a dominant first half for Chelsea, but it was good compared to like the performances we have been seeing the past couple of games where like we play well first half, then second half will just be like shambles. And I never used to understand why, because I'm just like, Potter, like what are you doing? Like what are you telling them in the second half, in the halftime, that like they are not playing well? Like what are you doing, bro? Like what are you doing? I don't know if I should put more. Let's just leave it. Please, I'm not a makeup guru or whatever, but one of the brushes, this concealer, that's a fact. Don't ask. I sure it has expired, but don't ask. Don't even ask. Just know that the finished look would be presentable, and that's all that really matters, you know. Oh my gosh, that's all that really matters. So like I was saying, so Chelsea had a good spell, you know, like so they created some good chances. I think Kai had a good chance, a very, very good chance in the first half. I think Lewis Hall also had. Kepa also like kept us in the game. Thiago Silva, you know, all of that. So I think those were the high. Zayt too had like a good game. Those his crosses, like it gave me blinks or glimpse. Sorry, it gave me a glimpse of like Zayt that was in Ajax. The Zayt we bought is like those crosses. If only we had actual good strikers that could just really put those in, you know. But yeah, so like that was kind of the highlight of the first half. But like looking at what people said about the first half or the full game. Let me not say the first half, the full game. I would highlight the players that I feel played the best or like had good game that I would say okay, yeah. Like I already said, Zage, Lewis Hall, Silva, Thiago Silva. Like our best player this season. Maybe before James or after James. I don't know. But yeah, Kepa also had a good game, a really good game, especially like the ending of the match, like almost at the ending of the match where like it looked like Crystal Palace really wanted to come back. They almost came back, not even, and like even their behavior throwing stuff at him, I'm here for the shithousery, because like we ended up coming out with the 3 points and we need it, especially because our next game is against Liverpool, like our next league game is against Liverpool, and like God forbid bad thing that we go into that game like without that 3 points. Like it's to make the game all that hard. Not like the game isn't hard, the game is still a must win for us, because if we beat Liverpool we climb, and like we can start climbing and even hoping to even get the top four, because it seems like Spurs has dropped, even though they say Brighton, Fulham to worry about, but like I still feel like Brentford, I think, but I still feel like we stand a chance, because I feel like those guys we fall off. I just feel like they will fall off. But yeah, this brass is coming out nice today. It's agreeing with me. Oh, it's agreeing with me. So like I said, I use a light concealer here for those that might not know, and I'm going to use my contour concealer to do the top of my brows. Sometimes I don't do the top of my brows, but I just feel like today, because I didn't really draw it, let me just try to tame it. This is like way darker. I don't know, I just prefer to use it darker, because when I put my foundation, it will just blend. It's just to clean it up a little, not too much, not too much. I'm not even trying to even do an arc, but like I'm also not trying to have it white. You feel me? Do you feel me? So yeah, those were the good players. A honorary mention or shout out to the that I don't know his name, but I'll put this picture up on the screen. He had a good debut, and like yeah, I'm just like okay, better than Koulibaly. You don't know what I'm doing, but just know that the finished product will be mad. Let me just say that. Just know, maybe not mad, but like at least presentable, decent, presentable. That's the word, presentable. Like I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not makeup girl. No, I'm not. So yeah, then the horrible players, we just have to mention the horrible players. I don't know, like Kai to me had like a decent game. Like he might not have totally played a good game, but he had some good spells, some good runs, created chances, and he scored the goal that made us win. So like he has to get credit for that. Georgium Mount, I don't know, I like Mount, so I never like to always like call him Mount or blame him or say we should sell him, because I feel like he is still learning. He's like 23 or 24, so like I just feel like he's still growing into the kind of player he might be, and if we react too much and sell him, we might regret it, right? That's just my humble opinion, maybe because I like him, I don't know, but that's just my humble opinion about Mount. So we were going into the foundation. Foundation kit. Sorry, we'll go into the primer before the foundation. Even though that is a light makeup, I still don't want it oiling, because I'm an oil producing machine. What if you are just even like 3 hours, I'm already oiling, time is going. Yeah. So in that news that happened in Chelsea, we just signed a new player. I cannot pronounce his name, but I'll put his picture up here. He had a good game. No, what am I saying? Like I'm thinking too much, but like yeah, I'm going to use the flawless the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. If you watch my first video, which was a vlog, like I talked about getting this foundation, so I've tried it already and I liked it, but I mixed it with my MAC. But I'm going to try it alone today and see what it looks like, right? Yeah. So I don't know, I think his name is Mudryk or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, we signed him and it's just weird, like that whole announcement of that boy was just so weird. It's giving like we are no longer being owned by Abramovich, because like I don't know, I know that they did not sack even the press team or like the media team of Chelsea, but it's just giving like, okay, now the owners of Chelsea are American, because the way they just be announcing players these days, it's just giving that kind of vibe. Like I'm telling you, it's just giving that is an American, the way they just be announcing players, it's very American in my opinion. Like their content is not, it's not giving, not like before it used to give, but it was just normal. Like it was not good, it was not bad, right? It was not good, it was not bad, but like it was just normal. Like you will not just think too much about it, you just know, okay, they have announced him, period. But this one, they put his name on the Instagram, on Chelsea's Instagram page, like like giving us intro. Then he came to watch the match, then they unveiled him before they announced it. I don't know if they unveiled him before the match or halftime, but they unveiled him without like announcing officially on the site, and then they announced it. They announced it during the match. I was just like, this is weird. Like it's a new one. I don't think I've seen Chelsea do it, and I don't think I've seen any team do it. Like they be announcing as if, no, he's Mbappe or something. It's that big that they can't even wait. This foundation is like yellow undertone, and I don't think I'm that yellow. And I picked neutral, so I'm just surprised that it is yellow. Maybe I'm like more of a cool tone, but at least it is my shade, and that is so much more important to me than the undertone. Even though the undertone should matter, I just feel like the whole look will eventually like make up itself, if that makes any sense. I think I'll just add a little. I didn't put any here because I just don't like putting foundation there, because I'll put concealer there and like there's no need for that. I'm using really little because like my day is not that busy, so I don't just want to waste. Foundation is expensive. Tori alone foundation is expensive. Please, I don't have that kind of money. I think the foundation was like almost $50, I think. We cannot just be using that anyhow, you know. It's pricey, you know. There are some cheaper ones. If there are even cheaper ones I want to try, cheaper foundation that I want to try, but like people were just talking about this as a Tisbury foundation, even though it's not the beautiful skin one, which is like the one that girlies are talking about more. But like I just like, I'm a full coverage babe. I don't know. I don't have horrible skin or like much to cover, but I just like full cover. I know that if I want to do something, let me just do it. Let me go all out. If that makes any sense. Let me go all out. So I just use the little residue to just go over my under eye. I don't really do much under eye with foundation anyways, but yeah. This video is going to be long, Lord Jesus Christ, which is not what I wanted. So yeah, like Chelsea signed that guy, and you know, it's just the whole thing rubs me the wrong way. Do you know why? Because if they could spend that much money on like somebody you don't need, in a position you don't need, not don't need, but it's not the most urgent of places we need players in. Like we need a right back, we need a midfielder, and you are going around shaking yash for like a player that we don't need, that didn't want us, that wanted Arsenal, and like spending so much more extra. Like okay, I heard that like Arsenal offered him like maybe £30, 30k, £30,000 as salary, and we offered him 200. Like even if you even want to offer him more, like what happened to 100, 120? Like, bro, why won't people like Mount now want something like 300? Even though they say it's not true, but like, why wouldn't he want more when he's seeing Chelsea paying 200 for like someone that is from Ukraine that does not have as many goals or something? Like, why won't he? I don't always put concealer here or here, but yeah, why won't he? Why won't he want more? Like, why wouldn't his family feel like we can get more, or his agent feel like we can get more from Chelsea? So I don't know, sure, but like anything to each his own, because it's not my money, you know. So however they choose to spend their money is up to them. Sorry, my camera died. Oh my gosh. So I had to do everything else on camera since I was having a lot of technical difficulties, but this is the final look. It doesn't look any different, it doesn't look much, even though it looks like I applied much, but it doesn't look much. But this is me going out to run my errands, and I'm trying to just close out the video. I'm just happy Chelsea won. It was a good enough game, even though the ending was not the prettiest, but like we won, and that's much better. You can keep the ball possession, you can keep the points, you can keep the aggression, but we take home the points, and that's okay for me, and I'm sure it's okay for a lot of Chelsea fans. So yeah, let us keep winning. I will do another video on like the kind of players I want Chelsea to buy if I was Todd Bowley, you know, because like since he's trying to ask us for our opinion, so let me just be one of the people to add my own tea to it, you know, like tea that nobody asked for. But yeah, but that's the end of the video. I don't know, this video is so all over the place, so chaotic, but yeah, let's go Blues. You know, I'm even twinning, you know, all that. But yeah, let's keep winning, please, Chelsea. Like, I'm so happy that I get to do my first video that is a win.